Hello guys, today we will discuss about the reasons for market failure. As we all know, market failure occurs when there is an inefficient allocation of resources in the free market. We can also say that when there is non attainment of Pareto optimality, then there is market failure. And what is Pareto optimality? Welfare takes place when everyone is better off without making anyone worse off. किसी एक का बेनिफिट किसी दूसरे के कॉस्ट पे ना हो, then that is termed as Pareto optimality. And if this Pareto optimality, that is MRS xy is equals to MRT xy equals px upon py, is not attained, then it is termed as market failure. So here we are discussing about the reasons which causes market failure. There are several reasons that occurs occurs market failure. There First is imperfect market, externality, merit goods, demerit goods, public goods, monopoly power, inequality, factor immobility, agriculture, information failure, and principal agent problem. The imperfect market is not given in this slide, so I am just referring that is imperfect market never aims at social welfare. What do you understand by imperfect market? Like that the market which is not perfect, not perfect competition. The market related to that is monopolistic competition, monopoly, monopsony, that are the imperfect market. Okay, so as we all know that imperfect market never aims at social welfare. They aims for profit motive. Here, seller is benefiting at the cost of the society. So, the private marginal cost will be less than social marginal cost, and private marginal benefit will be greater than social marginal benefit. So, in this situation, these and here MRS xy is not equal to MRT xy is not equals to px upon py. That is non-attainment of Pareto optimality. This is the condition of imperfect market. Now, as given here, the externalities. Now we refer to the slide. Externalities. Arthur Pego introduced the concept of externalities in 1920. There are two cases of externalities, positive externality and negative externality. Let's consider positive externality first. Positive externality occurs when the consumption or production of a good causes a benefit to a third party. Third party gets benefit. And positive externality also termed as economies of production and consumption. Okay? Positive externality leads to underconsumption and market failure. Government policies to increase demand for goods with positive externality include rules and regulation, minimum school leaving age, increasing supply, and subsidy. Now we consider negative externality. Negative externality occurs when the consumption or production of a good causes a harmful effect to a third party. Examples of negative externalities are loud music, pollution, congestion, building a new road. If goods or service have negative externality, then we will get market failure. Second, we consider the merit good, that how the market fails in condition of merit good. So merit good has many characteristics. The two is given here. First one is people do not realize the true personal benefit, and there is positive externality with the case of in the case of merit good. Examples of merit good are health, museum, education. In free market there will be underconsumption of merit good. Now consider third, that is demerit good. A demerit good is defined as a good which can have negative impact. Demerit goods have two characteristics: harmful to the individual consumer and negative externalities. Example of demerit goods: alcohol, cigarettes, drug, junk, Gambling. In a free market, there will be overconsumption of demerit good and therefore market fails. Now, fourth, that is the case of public good. Public good refers to those goods which are non rival and non excludable. A public good has two characteristics, that is, non rivalry and non excludability. Non rivalry means that when a good is consumed, it doesn't reduce the amount available for others. And non excludability means a good or service is non excludable if non paying consumer cannot be prevented from accessing it. And there, in case of public good, also there is a one problem that is very famous, known as free rider problem. A free rider problem means that it is not possible to prevent anyone from enjoying a good once it has been provided. Therefore, there is no incentive for the people to pay for the goods because they can consume it without paying for it. Examples of public goods are national defense, that everyone gets benefited from the national defense without paying the tax. Okay. Second one is police and the police service. Third is street light. Fifth reason for market failure is monopoly power. A pure monopoly is defined as a single seller of a product. There are regulation of monopolies. Government can regulate monopolies. That is, monopoly regulation can include price capping, prevention of mergers, windfall tax and monopoly profit, investigating abuse of monopoly power. Sixth is inequality. Inequality refers to unfair distribution of resource in free market and therefore market fails. Seventh reason is factor immobility. Factor immobility occurs when it is difficult for factor of production to move between different areas of economy. Factor immobility could involve first geographical immobility and occupational immobility. Eighth one is agriculture. Agriculture is often subject to market failure due to volatile prices, like fluctuations in prices. Ninth reason is information failure. Information failure refers to lack of information to make the informed choice. Third is tenth and the last one is principal agent problem. Principal agent problem occurs when principal delegates an action to an agent but he does not have full information about how the agent will behave. Also, the interest of the principal diverge from that of the agent. The principal agent problem can lead to market failure. In conclusion, there is appropriate policies that the government can use in market when the market is inefficient. It can cure the market and make it become more efficient. These are the reasons for market failure. Therefore, okay, thank you for today.